Hey everybody, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and just know that just because the celebration of Jesus' birth is over doesn't mean we have to quit celebrating, doesn't mean it's time to scoot him out of our heart, you know. We still every day need to appreciate and glorify give the glory to God of the love He gives us and, what Jesus did for us and keep Jesus in our hearts. So, with that, just know Jesus is still and will be every day, 365 days, not just one. He'll be in our hearts and He'll be with us. You can pray to Him every day, as many times a day as you want. He'll be there, He'll listen. And in His time, when He's ready, He'll answer your prayers in His way. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and hope they're taking the memories that they've made um, with them through the rest of their lives. You know, uh, hopefully they were good memories. Um, a lot of people don't always have good holidays. They have sick friends and family, or um, they're away from their friends and family. So if you are one of those people, just know that there are people out there praying for you, even if you don't know it, even if they don't tell you. There's somebody out there that knows your situation. There's somebody out there that wishes they could do more than just pray, but knowing that praying is probably the best thing they could do. And I pray for all my community and the health and well being of all my community. And, if you ever need somebody to pray for you, don't hesitate to put it in the comments section. And if I see it, which right now I can see most all the comments, but hopefully this community will get big enough at some point. It may be hard to look at all the comments, or we'll see. But don't hesitate to put down any prayer requests in the comment section, because over the years, prayers have worked wonders. And even when I didn't have a lot of faith in God, or my faith in God wasn't as strong, I've seen where people have prayed, and in God's time, their prayers were answered. And once I started having faith and really praying to God, and the more I pray to God, the more I see He answers our prayers. Not always the way we would think He would, not always what we want, but whenever He answers our prayers, He does what's best for us. And it may not always be what we want, but it's always what we need. If He decides to answer your prayer in a way other than you asked, whether it's for something totally different, or whether it's, you know, dead spot on, He knows that's what you need in your life, and that's the best thing for you in your life. We have to trust God. We have to know that what He does for us, and how He answers our prayers, and when He answers our prayers, is the best thing we need in our lives at that moment. Don't be afraid to pray. Don't be afraid to give God the glory for the good in your life and understand if there's bad in your life, it's not because He's trying to hurt you. It's not because He wants to make you suffer, but it's because at that moment, that's something that He feels needs to be done for you to come out on the other side ahead. I don't understand His reasoning for a lot of things. Um, when my daughter passed away, she was on oxygen. She had been for a couple of years. She had restrictive lung disease, and it was a freebie with her handicap. She passed away in June of 2019. And then in 2020, in March, COVID come out. I could only imagine if she got COVID. If she would have been alive at that time and gotten COVID, how absolutely terrible, how much pain and suffering she'd have been through trying to conquer and come out alive with COVID. I could only imagine had she got COVID, just how much pain and suffering her husband would have had. Um, she had been already in the hospital a couple times because of her physical, her lungs and stuff. And oh, he really took good care of her. He spent as much time as he absolutely could there. And if she got COVID, he would have been there every minute he could. He would have been doing everything he could. And he would have watched her, suffer so badly. I don't live around where they lived at the time of her passing away. And for me to be there, I don't know if I'd have had that opportunity. If I had, it I'm sure would have been one of the most horrible things I've ever seen in my life to watch my daughter go through that. So maybe, looking at why God took her when He took her, maybe He took her home because He didn't want her to live through COVID or live through what's going on right now in the world, you know. And when He took her, He didn't. He didn't. I didn't get mad at Him. Let's say it this way. I didn't get mad at Him. I didn't get upset, and I told Him, God, I'm not mad at you. You know, I know You did what You felt was best, and at the time I didn't know why. And I still really don't, but all I can imagine is He knew COVID would have been a horrible, cruel death for her had she gotten it. I don't know. I can only think that that could be part of the reason. But know that God, when you pray for something, He's gonna put something there, whether it's what you want to the T or whether it's something totally opposite. He's going to put it there because it's the best thing He could do. And I know my daughter dying definitely don't feel like the best thing ever in my life. But the thought of knowing that she didn't suffer through a death of COVID or something, she's not spending every waking minute trying to stay away from it. And, you know, she's in a much better place with a lot, she's healthy, she's good, she's flying with the angels. I'm sure she's loving every bit of being with God. So that's a much better thought for me than worrying every minute that when's it going to be her time to get sick with COVID. So, it's hard to think that, you can love a God that does something that seems so horrifying, but know there's a reason for it. Know that everybody it affects, he has a reason for it. He is doing it for a purpose. And I have to believe, like, my it's really a tragedy to me, but my pain that I still feel with my daughter's passing, God took her when He knew it was the best time for her. And for me, I feel that's getting her off of this earth and bringing her home to Him in a time where it kept her from getting sick with something like COVID, something that would be a torture to her. Anyway, don't hesitate to pray to God, and please, if what you pray for um, turns out to be the opposite of what you're hoping for results and is not in the time that you want it, it's what God knows is best. Keep your faith in God. Don't get mad at Him for anything He does. He's got a reason for it, and know that for whatever His reason is, for you, it's going to be what He knows is best for you, even if it don't seem like it. Just pray and ask Him to help you through anything. And he does answer your prayers, if He gives you what you want, you need to be able to celebrate. You need to be able to take advantage, and not of God, but of what God handed you. You need to be able to. I'm sorry, I do that quite a bit. You need to be able to really, really give God the glory and accept what He gives you, especially what's good, and just really know that it's coming from a place from God, where He knows everything. He knows what's best for you. He knows. Just pray. He'll answer it. And for today, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching us all the way out, and know that God is great, and He will do what He feels is best for you. Just pray to Him. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, Facebook and Twitter. Um, you know, just just any new people that's watched us out and likes this content, please subscribe and hit the notification button. Y'all have a good day. Bye.